Hi, in this video we will take a look at over 10 essential tips on how to use your new iPhone 11 Pro. Now the first thing is you can perform slide to type. So by default your phone should enable with slide to type, so you can swipe across the keyboard to start typing. If it isn't available, you can switch it on, so you can go into settings and then go into keyboard. So you go down and tap on keyboard and tap on slide to type. Now if you do not want to use this feature, you can turn it off, otherwise you can turn it on. Okay, the next one is the light and dark mode theme. Now in here you can have your display to display with light mode or dark mode. To do so, you just go into settings. So go into settings, and from settings you go down and tap on display and brightness, and then you could choose between light and dark. As you can see, if I choose on dark, the phone go into dark theme, and if I open up the phone book, it's also going to dark theme. Messages will also go into dark, and even the browser will go into the dark theme, as well as other apps as well, like calendars. And in this dark theme, you could choose to use automatic or menu. So you can have it on automatic or menu. You could also choose options. When you tap on options, you could choose it to use the dark theme mode between sunset to sunrise, or you can set a custom schedule time. So you can see here, light appearance is from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and the dark appearance will start from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So you can change this time if you wanted to. So you can then down here, there just like brightness, you can choose within the display and brightness sections. So that's the dark theme right there. Now with the camera, there are quite a lot of updates. So if you go into camera app, you can tap and hold onto the shoot button while you're in photos. So you do not need to go into videos, but while you are in photos, you can simply shoot and hold. So just tap on the button and you can hold it, and it will start to record immediately. As you can see right here, it starts recording. Now if you let go, it will stop. If you press and hold, and then if you want to keep recording, you can drag it to the lock position, and that will stay recording. As you can see, it will stay continue to record. Now if you press on the shoot button and then drag it to the left, it will start burst shot. You can see it will start to take the photos continuously. So that is the new improvement. And then you got other improvements with your cameras in the portrait mode. So you can change studio lightings and all other lightings that you can change. So you got high key light mono, stage light mono, contour, and after even you take after taking a photos, you can also edit it in photos. Just trying to get it focused. It's not focused at the moment. And let's say you take a photos, and then later on, if you want to change your mind, you can tap on edit, and in here you can also change adjust. So in adjust mode, you can change the color afterwards. So you can change the exposure, brilliance, highlights, shadows, contrast, brightness, black points, saturations, vibrance, warmth, tint, sharpness, definitions, noise reductions, and vignette. So you can change quite a lot of things, as you can see. And that's the adjust section only. You can add filters. You can also distort the pictures by adding simply straighten the pictures, and straighten with the horizontal and vertical as well. And you can also flip and rotate the picture. When taking a photo, you can quickly zoom in and out of the photos like that by pinching in and out, or you can tap on these three buttons here to quickly change between the telephoto lens or the wide angle lens, as you can see right there. Okay, the next tips is to use reminders to remind you of something when you start chatting with someone through text messaging. So let's first open up reminders, and I'll show you what I mean. So if you tap on reminders, and then I'm going to tap on new reminder, and then I'm going to say send file, and then tap on the information button, and then tap on remind me when messaging, and then tap on choose person, and then I'm going to choose contact, and then I tap on done. And now I'm going to go and start chatting. So let's say I want to create a new message, and I'm going to send to that contact there, test. So I'm going to say test. Hello there. I'll start chatting, and then I'll send. And as soon as I send, a reminder will pop up and say it reminds me that I need to send a file. And that's it. So that's how you can use reminder to alert you when you chatting with that person. Okay, another thing that you might want to do when you first get your phone is set up your emergency contact. Now you can see here in emergency contact, you can set details such as your date of birth, your medical conditions, medical notes, allergies, medications, your blood type, weight and height, and emergency contacts. Now you may not think it is important, but you never know. So just put all that information in there, and just in case if you have problems and you are unconscious, people can at least get some details about you. So to do so, you can go into the phone. So go into settings, and in sorry, not in settings, go to health, and in the health app, what you want to do is tap on your profile icon, and then tap on medical ID, then tap on the edit button at the top, and here make sure you tap on show when locked. So when your phone is locked, you can have your phone to show the emergency detail. You can add a photo so they can see, and in here you can put in the information such as date of birth, medical conditions, and so on. Down here you can add in emergency contacts as well, and then tap on done. And then when you are in a situation where you need help, they can easily contact by simply tapping on the emergency button down here, and then tap on medical ID, and then all your information is there for them to use. Okay, the next one is now you can quickly find photos from the Photos app. So you can quickly find photos by using the keyword. Now after you have taken a photos, the iPhone will somehow will scan through your photos, and it will start to index and create a database for it. So for example, you can see here in photos, I've got photos of phones and buildings and peoples and camera. So you can tap on the search button. So here you can see there is a search. So if you tap on search and you put in the keyword, for example, I'm going to put in camera, you can see somehow it show me photos with camera. And if I put in people, it show me photos with people in it. Building, you can see it show me photos with buildings, and maybe electronic device. So show me photos that has something to do with electronic device. I wonder if it can find a scissors. I have one photo with a scissors in it. So there you go. Somehow it can see a scissors in it. So all of this is done automatically. It somehow scanned the photos and it create an index database for it. So when you trying to look for a photos, you can simply just put in the keywords, and you can quickly find the photos. This is especially useful if you have, like, you know, maybe 50,000 photos or 100,000 photos on your phone. Then you can use this search button to quickly find your photos. Okay, another things you can do with photos is to turn on iCloud photos, and basically whenever you take a photos or whenever you edit a photo on your phone, it will automatically update that to the cloud, and any other devices that you connect to the same Apple ID or to the same cloud account, then it will automatically sync them over. So let's say if I update it on my iPhone 11 Pro and on my iPhone 11, if I sign into the same account, I can see all the changes made from this phone over to this phone. So that is pretty cool. All you have to do is go into settings, and then tap on your account name, tap on iCloud, then tap on Photos, and then make sure iCloud Photos is switched on. If it is switched off, any changes that you made on your phone will not sync to the cloud, and therefore will not sync to other connected devices. So that is one of the cool things. Like if you have 2 or 3 Apple devices, then making changes on one device will also automatically sync across other devices as well. Okay, the next tip is to rearrange and create folders on your home screen. Now, if you have installed a lot of apps, you might want to group them into folders so that you can easily manage your apps on the home screen. To do so, tap on one of the apps, and then tap on Rearrange Apps and all the icons that you shake. And from here, you can tap onto one of the apps and simply drag onto another app to create a folder. Then let go. A new folder is now created. You can change the name of the folder if you wanted to. And then tap on Done. Then tap anywhere on the screen. Then tap on the Done button. And now we have successfully grouped similar apps into a folders. So if I want to move out the folders, I just have to tap on Rearrange Apps. Once it starts shaking, I can drag it out of the folder. And here I can drag it out of the folders. And then that's it. So tap on Done, and that is finished. And to delete an app, you can just simply tap on it, rearrange, and then just tap on this delete button, and then tap on delete, and that will remove the app from your phone. And to rearrange, simply just drag and hold, and then just place it wherever you want, and that will allow you to rearrange apps on the home screen. Okay, the next tip is to use the touch applications. So if you on your lock screen, you can quickly access the touch by simply long press on the touch right here. So simply long press on it, and it will turn on. Now, if you go into the home screen, you can swipe down, and if you tap onto the touch right here and hold for a while, then it comes up with a bar, and you can now increase the brightness of the touch by simply dragging the bar all the way up and down, as you can see right here. So yeah, you can simply just change the brightness of your touch as well. Now, another thing you can do from the control panel is if you long press on the brightness bar right here, you can quickly switch between night mode and light mode, or switch between dark mode and light mode. So you can see I can easily switch them between light and dark. So I'm just going to try to open calendar, so you can see that's dark mode, and then if I long press on that and then change, and that will become back to light mode. Now in the text messaging app, if you open up in here, if you swipe across, you can now also view the timestamp of the text message, so you can track like when you have successfully sent that text message to the other recipients. Okay, also something new to iOS 13 is the apps update. Now with the iOS 13, there is quite a lot of frequent update. You can update apps in one of 3 ways. You can tap and hold to apps from the home screen right here, tap and hold, and then you can quickly tap on updates, and this will open up the updates window. And here you can go down and update individual apps, or you can update them all at once. So depending on the apps, if there's any update, it will appear up here where you can tap on update all. If there is nothing to update, then it will show just open. If there is an update, it will show an update button, because I have just recently updated all the apps, so there is no update button. Another way you can to open up the update is open up the app stores. In the previous version of the app store, there is an update button here, but it's gone now. So what you can do is tap on the profile icon, and then in here it will open up, and you can go and update down here. So again, you can update everything, or you can update one by one. Another way you can update is simply just tap on the search button and then search for an app that you want to update. And then once the app open, it will appear here, and then you can tap on update. So those are the 3 different ways how you can update apps on the new iPhone 11 Pro. Now with the iPhone 11 Pro, you may find that sometimes your phone will not charge past the 80% mark. Now this is because it has been designed that way to allow your battery to last a lot longer. Now if you want to turn off that features, you go into settings. So from your home screen, go into settings, and then in settings, go down and tap on battery, and then tap on battery health, and make sure optimize battery charging is turned off. And then it's a turn off into tomorrow, turn off completely, or just cancel. So you can just turn off. And what this does is this functions or this features is to reduce battery aging. Phone learns from your daily charging routine, so it can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use it. So let's say normally you start to charge your phone at nighttime before you go to sleep, and on one of the days suddenly your phone ran out of battery at 3 p.m. and suddenly you want to start charging. You may find that your phone can only charge up to 80%. That is because the phone assumes that 80% should be enough for you to use until nighttime, and when you go to sleep, your phone will allow you to charge up to 100%. This has been designed to allow your battery to last longer. Okay, when sending a text, you could create and send an emoji. So to do so, you can tap on this icon here. So I'm just going to open up a text messaging or any text messengers such as Facebook Messenger, and in here, if you tap on this icon here, you can see it pops up. You can swipe up to expand it, and then you can choose. There are some new emojis that you could choose. You can see this octopus, a cow, and other shapes. You can also tap on the add icon to add your own emoji. So tap on the add icon, and it comes with a base, and then you can choose the skin, the hairstyles, and then you got a lot of other stuff you can choose. Brows, eyes, head, nose, mouth, ears, facial hair, eyewear, headwear. So there's quite a lot you can choose. You can choose different color. You can move up here, and then you got different eyewear, and then you got facial hair, ears. You can choose different types of ears. So you can see there's quite a lot. And then mouth, you could choose all this different mouth, even different color. So there it is. And then nose, head, eyes. So just make your own selections, and then tap on done, and you can see now it create your own emoji, and then you can start recording. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. And then you can send it. So that's how you can create new emoji and then send it. So that's how you can create your own emojis on the iPhone 11 Pro. Okay, so there are a lot of things that you can do with the new iPhone 11 Pro. That was just some of the tips to get you started. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.